streamed Filipina artist in the world right now. Let us all welcome Moira dela Torre. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Have a seat. Have a seat. How is it? How does it feel? I mean, first and foremost, I'd like to begin by welcoming you back to Dubai and of course Expo 2020. How does it feel to finally be here performing live in front of all your fans, especially tonight and especially on this very Valentine's Day?
Una po sa lahat, I didn't expect to be back here so soon, only after 2 months. And at the same time, I am just so excited because in all my international shows, our band was never really complete, so we always had subs. So this is actually the very first time in our 7 years together that we are gonna be complete for an international show.
Wow.
And so I am so excited to be here tonight with my complete band and also to be part of everybody's Valentine's Day.
And I'm sure everyone is excited to see you with your complete band. And as we know, every city, you said you've been performing live internationally. Every city has a different vibe, has a different culture. How does it feel to be back here, like so soon?
You know what, Ate Pepper, Dubai actually, when I first got here in 2018, I think, I already felt like it was just an extension of home because everywhere we went, there were Filipinos left and right. And when we got back here in December of last year, it was our first international show in 2 years. And it just felt like I was seeing
An extended family, and of course, one thing that you've mentioned as well for the past 2 years, the pandemic, that it's really hit us. And I'm sure it made us all appreciate the people in our lives as well. Do you feel like your relationship with your fans have evolved in the past 2 years?
Yes, definitely. I feel like it hit a very rough patch, but then here we are stronger. So definitely it evolved into something deeper, into something that I don't think anyone can break anymore.
Wow, that's so true, and I believe your fans can also attest to that. And of course, right now we are here in Dubai, and what can make you even more prouder to be here at Expo 2020 Dubai, where the entire world is only a short walk away. As you can see, the different pavilions here, you can experience authentic tastes, sounds, and the colors, the culture of people from everywhere. So how does it feel to be performing here at the world's greatest show?
It feels so much like it feels like a dream, Ate Pepper. To be honest, you know, I think I can speak for a lot of artists when being on a world stage is such a gift. It's a very rare gift that very few artists get to perform in. And so for me to be able to perform here in the middle of an entire world fit inside in the middle of the desert, it's a gift I will never ever forget. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank the producers of Expo, the Philippines Embassy. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, and I'm sure we will all look forward to that. It's going to be an spectacular event later on. And of course, you know, you said that Dubai is an extension of your family as well. As a person who has been performing live at different countries, you know that here in Dubai, you can actually reach around 200 nationalities all at once. Is there a difference, or do you prepare for this show differently from the ones that you have in other cities as well?
In a way, yes. Very different. We're working with different people, different nationalities. In the Philippines, we're very used to just, you know, working with our kabayans. But here, it's just different nationalities. But the same excellence is given. But I think it's pretty amazing because we're always learning, especially my band and I. Everywhere we go, we're always just so eager to learn and so eager to work with the people that we get to work with. And I think, and I was telling this, Sir Gabriel, he's our sound guy. This sound is the best sound we have ever heard in our in ears.
I mean, I know,
ever.
right? It's
So
amazing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, exactly, just like that. Just being here on stage, the different crew, different nationalities, you're interacting with all of them so differently, especially here at Expo 2020 Dubai.
Yes, and music is a universal language. You can hear somebody singing, a different language, but you can still feel the emotion that they're singing about. And so I think it's the same for Filipinos, especially Tagalog is such a beautiful language, right? There are things that you cannot really say when you translate it into English, like paubaya. You can say paubaya is to entrust or to yield, but paubaya is such a beautiful word, and Tagalog is such a beautiful word, and I'm just so excited to be able to sing in the middle of the rest of the world and showcase our beautiful language to everybody.
Wow, and we thank you for that as well. And since we're here at Expo, that Expo is all about solving different global issues through connecting minds, sharing ideas, overcoming challenges. I mean, that's it together. What role do you think your music, or like you said earlier, music in general, can play in supporting this vision? Like, you've continued that saying that it is a universal language. So, what role do you think your music or music in general can play in supporting this vision of Expo 2020?
I know that music, being a universal language, aims to connect people. And I really believe, and I really am very hopeful that my music will be able to help connect people and inspire people to go towards the same goal of reaching hope.
Wow, that is very inspirational. And one of Expo's sub-themes actually is opportunity, which is about, giving people the chance and the resources to reach their potential. We know that you've worked together with the community, helping give back and supporting even children's medical care. Can you tell us more about this?
I have been actively working with Helping Hands Ministries. They are based in Olongapo City and in Baguio City, and they cater to kids who cannot afford health care. And unfortunately, there are a lot of children who lose their lives over sicknesses that actually have cures. And so Helping Hands actually open their doors to these kids so that they can have access to the health care that they cannot afford. And yeah, so it's called Helping Hands Ministries.
Wow, that's very beautiful. I mean, that really is in line with the sub-theme of Expo 2020, is giving more opportunities for these children who cannot access proper healthcare and medical, assistance. So here at Expo, we also there's also this sustainability as a core of our beliefs, of its beliefs. Why do you think it's important for us to educate ourselves and the future on the importance of the environment?
It's the same thing as keeping our home clean. This is our home. We don't have any other home, and we want to be able to take care of this home altogether and give it the importance that it deserves. It makes us feel safe, so we need to make it feel safe. It makes us feel special, so we need to make it feel special.
You know what? That's a very beautiful answer. And with that, I actually want to ask you, is there any environmental issue that sits closely to your heart?
I was in El Nido for 5 weeks with my husband. We kind of stayed there for a little bit and recorded our new songs over there. But what broke my heart was being on the beach, being on one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and seeing plastics on the shore from different countries. And that's something that really just breaks my heart all the time. Recently, Jason and I invested in a new business. It's called Oikos, and it actually gives us the alternative. Instead of using plastic, we use cassava bags. And so we've been planting our cassava farm in in the Philippines already, so that we can distribute. And the cassava plastic melts in the water very quickly, and it can be eaten by anyone.
Wow.
So by any, like, the fish is safe for all the. I'm so sorry, I'm so nervous.
No, it's okay. We're all good.
But
We're all human.
it's safe for all the species in the ocean, and it's not harmful for anyone. It's not harmful for us, and so that's an issue very, very close to our hearts. And so yeah.
And it actually really fits well with sustainability as one of Expo 2020's
I'm very
core
happy
beliefs.
about this water bottle. When they were serving me this, I thought they were giving me beer. And I'm like, oh, I don't drink beer.
No, this is water. Yeah, you think it's sort of, but you see, it's one of the technologies that you can see here only at Expo 2020, right? Now, and thank you so much for sharing that. I know everyone as well. Around here, around the world, we all have our own environmental issues that are close to heart, and I think that would be one of them, because it's also affecting animals, how we can live sustainably for the future generations as well. And I mean, thank you for sharing that as an international successful entertainer like yourself. I mean, you also spark inspiration to the younger generations. So I'm moving on to my next question. Is there any tip or advice that you would like to share to people looking to transform their lives for the better or contribute to their community in a positive way?
I think especially now in our times now, like it can be very overwhelming when you see all the things that you can do and you realize all the things that you are not doing. It's very overwhelming, and sometimes it makes you feel really guilty. And sometimes it makes you feel that you're so small that you couldn't possibly make a difference.
Like, what can I do as a single person?
What can you do? What difference can I make? But one little act of kindness towards our planet, one little act of kindness towards our environment actually will go such a long, long way.
Wow, that's a great piece of advice right there. And I hope everyone listening can also apply that in our own little way. You know, just one act of kindness for everyone. So, before I go to our final question, I wanted to ask you, before I let you go, like I said, do you have any upcoming news, upcoming events that you would like, music that you want to share, anything that you want to share that is upcoming that fans can look forward to special here at Expo 2020? In the future, is there anything that we can look forward to from you?
I have an international single coming up very, very soon. And I also have my spring album coming this year. And I don't know if you guys have heard it yet. Last February 11, I released a collaboration with Sakta Budlo called Iba. So I hope you guys listen to it if you haven't yet.
I think they have. I think your fans have listened to that and have heard of it. So wow, is it possible, before we let you go, for you to sing a snippet of that for your audience here today? Or is there anything, that you would like to sing for us so that, your fans can have a little bit of teaser for your show tonight?
This is a snippet from our song Iba. Binalikan ko ang mga litrato. Kinakabahan ako.
It's okay. You can breathe in, tapos kunwari, it's like you're just performing for, your loved ones, your family. Why don't we give her a bit of cheer, right? Let's give Moira a bit of cheer for today. We're supporting.
I'm just gonna sing you the last line of Iba, which is my favorite line from the song. And I think makaka-relate kayo. Iba, ikaw lang ba? O sige, para sa'yo to.
I think everyone can relate.
Tinadhana naman pero naghahanap ka ng iba. Ng iba. Ng iba. Tinadhana naman pero naghahanap ka ng iba.
Wow! I feel like I just want to sit here and listen to you all day and all afternoon. I'll just sit back and say, wow, Moira, that was amazing. Thank you for sharing your music. Thank you for sharing your stories. to everyone. Before I let you go, is there anything that you would like to tell your fans now before they watch you later?
To everybody here right now, thank you guys so much for being here. It's so nice to see your faces, and I hope I see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. same spot. I love you guys and see you later.
And once again, thank you, Moira, for your time. You have been amazing. Thank you so much for everything that you've shared. I'm sure a lot of us have learned a lot about you and the causes that you're fighting for. Of course, for anyone who would like to watch Moira perform live tonight, here in the same stage at Jubilee stage at 8 p.m. this special Valentine's Day. So thank you again, everyone. So we can't wait to see you later.
I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much.
Si Kobe